morning and welcome back. We're just down here at the road, as we call it, where I normally keep cattle, but there's no cattle, so Country Cottage Stables, where I deliver haylage to, has taken it for horses. But there's piles of wire left here and we need to tidy up. Back from the beasts from the east, when all the snow was here in 2018, when the council were clearing the main road, they dumped all the snow in on top. They dumped all the snow in on top of my fence, and I had to renew the whole fence. There was about 500 metres of new fence I had to put in, and I rang them and they're doing nothing about it, and they were the ones that collapsed it. So there was just piles of old wire and stakes the whole way along there that we had to get rid of, because just in case a horse got caught up in it or anything like that. Then where we done that 200 metres of fence, and I don't know if you can see it there, we need to just do a little bit of patching at the end, and then joining my neighbour, there's just about 50 feet or so needs to be fenced. And where the council as well actually put a pipe across the road, a road crossing, to let water in here into one of my drains, which I said they could, but there's a hole now on the ditch. They didn't put back any fence on it, so I have to go fence that as well, just to make sure when the horses come in here they can't get out. We're going mowing this evening or else in the morning for my cousin. A couple of baling jobs on this week as well. We're hopefully going to be dosing the lambs and maybe weighing the lambs tomorrow, because I want to try and get that done before the real busy time starts. They're giving rain again for next Saturday, so that has sort of halted my plans on doing that big job in Greystones. We've put it off for another week. We'll have to get at it next week, but it's just going to be mental busy. It's going to be mental busy, but sure, look, we get this fencing done and get this ready for them, for the horses. That's all we can do now. We try to get at the sheep tomorrow, and the lambs really need a dose, and they need to go through the footbath, and I might even give the ewes a dose as well. There's nothing looking well at the minute. I don't know, there's just nothing looking well. So we'll try and sort out all that. Just this spot beside the road, just because it's on the road, we'll have to stick something in it. Maybe up on the ditch.
Oh no, full here and I haven't grown into it. They can't walk into it either.
Anyway, there's that, and there's another one over. This is where they put the road crossing across the road. Look, they had to do it. They tidied up this because they needed to do drains down, and a drain down along by that ditch as well to there's a house here was always getting feckin' flooded. The water was coming in off the road, so I had no problem with them putting in the road crossing, but they just left the ditch open. So, and I gave the council guy the key and he never gave it back to me either, so we have to get a new lock. See, they put a crossing in across the road there with that pipe to let the water down around that way. So we just have to stick some sort of a fence on that. That's just that bit of patching there. Look at our patching is just sort of through up. It's just to keep them in. I don't think they're going to come down here and up the ditch anyway, but it's just to stop them going there. Just getting all the ewes and lambs in. He pip. All the ewes and lambs in to dose the lambs, probably dose the ewes. We're actually going to weigh the lambs because the grass is too tight here, and I want to put the lambs on a bit of grass. We're going to weigh them today as well. Everything through check sore feet and everything through footbath. And I'm going to run them through the footbath, the lambs anyway, especially every day this week, up until the weekend before things start to get real busy, as I say. They need to go through it every day to see can I get on top of this sore feet. We're going to check them now to see are they just scalds or is it foot rot or probably a single though, probably that big lamb.
We'll put the hand on the head just to check.
We decided again not to, may let just a couple out, not to weigh in the lambs. We just thought it was a little bit early, so we're letting the ewes and the lambs in on the grass there, and it'll give the top fields where they were, that's bare, a chance to come back. So we're just dosing the ewes now as well, because I'd normally dose them going to the ram. I'm doing them now, and I won't be doing them again because they'll be going out the gate in September. And this is only the lamb's second dose, so we're giving them a worm dose and a mineral dose. They probably should have been done 2 weeks ago, because I was bringing them down to put them through the footbath there one day, and I seen worms in the shite, so they definitely need to be done, you know what I mean. So we're just dosing the same as before with Albex 10%. The reason why I used that a good bit is because there's only a 4-day withdrawal period on it, and it works out that I'm giving 3 mil to the lambs, and then it says there for 6 mil to the ewes. So the ewes, I just give them a double dose, and the lambs 1 dose, so it works out. Just to show you there's a poo in the pen, and there's some worms in it. So as I said, I knew they needed to be done probably 2 weeks ago, because I seen some in a poo coming down the lane. So just as well we're getting them done now, because look at last 5-6 weeks type period, and we're going to be mental busy. We won't have a chance to get to them now, so just as well get them done. That's just proof that they needed to be done, and I knew they needed to be done anyway. We sort of do them every 6 weeks. I know other lads will be saying don't sampling them, don't be doing them unless you need to, but look, that's what we do. We're not saying we're right, but that's just what we do. We just brought home these 4 little lads. This lad has, I think he has 3 bad feet out of 4. So, and the other lads are very small little lads. So look, we're just going to put them in with the pets, or put them in a pen here, and give them meal. They probably should have been in before now, really, but look get them in now. Well, our one lad, as I say, it's just his feet. He has 3 bad feet, I can see, so we're going to pair them now. And we're down to sheep shed now. We had finished the ewes up there where we're going to get the rams in. I think there's a chevet ram there as well hopping around, so we want to get them all in and just check all their feet again as well. Oh, that one's bad, isn't it? Same thing, we'll dip it in the formalin and then dip it in the lime. Just might help dry it up. I know when he's going into the shed it won't help him that much on his feet, but we'll see. We keep an eye on him. The thing is, I'm going to get busy now, or both of us are going to get busy now with silage, so just dipped it in the formalin and then dip it in the lime. The lime just helped dry it up a little bit. But he's probably the worst lad that was up there, but there was an awful lot of lambs just limping. So the plan is to put them through the footpath every day now until the weekend, and see what happens after that. We just want to dose these 4 as well before they go in. We're just finished changing the blades on the front mower. We just have the back ones to do now. I'm not sure I have blades for the back one. I just need to have a look, but I had blades for this anyway, so we just we changed some of them around, but like most of them are perfect. So go ahead and stick that one in, Schooner. That's a full set on the front. The only thing, I'll just show you here on this one. I need the impact gun because they're bolted on, and it's hard enough. You had an impact gun, it'd take you forever to change them because they won't stop turning. It keeps turning, you have to put a spanner in underneath to stop it turning. But those blades are pretty thick. I don't know whether even turning them would do. Some of them may be turned, but most of them are thick. I just need to have a look to see where have I got those blades. I'm not sure where I have them. So we just found some old blades for this mower, but I rang Jimmy in Coolgraney and he's going to leave out 2 boxes of blades for me. So I'll probably run down tonight. My brother has my Jeep, but I'll get a end of a car. But on the very first one, we broke one of the bolts with the impactor, so it was fucking tight. So we're just turning some of the blades. They're not too bad, just turning it. But these are just ones that I found that I had took off, but actually one side of them is actually grand. Like, I know they're rusty, but like one side is perfect. So we're just going to stick them back on. Then when I get the new blades tonight or tomorrow, I'll have a full new set ready to go onto it whenever I need it. They'll need to be changed again before the end of the season anyway. So it's simple enough. We just have to hold it with a spanner here and then the impactor. But we can't actually get this one open, so we're just going to throw a bit of oil on it. Just the rams in there again. There's them 2 black lads again though. They're fair sheep, them blacks. There's just a couple now, a couple of Cheviot lads with tender on feet that we want to check, and the aged black lad, like these are 2-year-olds, as I said before, and then this lad has had a bad foot for a while, but his condition has improved an awful lot, but still he just needs a bit of treatment. And there's another owl lad there, has had a bad foot for a while, Cheviot lad, so we're going to just look at him. And then another lad as well, another owl lad. I don't know what's wrong with him, but we need to have a look at him as well. So now that's an aged Cheviot ram where I had showed you before, where his foot's a bit swelled. I'm never going to get to sell that lad. I think Dad might be looking for him, so I just give him to him at the end of the year. You're never going to sell him because his foot's a bit swelled. But it's probably going on a year with that lad where his foot got swelled this time last year, and we've been I didn't get to run him at all. So we're just going to have a look at this owl black lad now. There he is there. There's that back foot on him. The same story, it's a little bit swelled as well with him. I think we have them all done there now. We've done that black lad as well. But like, going back to talking about the foot vacs, I've never ever experienced as much foot rot and bad feet as this year, and I got the foot vacs. So if anyone's in 50-50 decision whether to use it or not, don't use it. It's a fucking disaster now. Anyway, that's it for this one. Schooner, what's everyone to do?
Like and subscribe.
And we hope you liked it. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. We'll catch you at the next one.